Hey guys, Coach Nick and Coach Melissa here from CrossFit Attain. We have some rules and responsibilities highlighting our stances, highlighting our midline stabilization, and highlighting our frontal plane. We have 3 different rules and responsibilities. They're interchangeable, 1, 2, and 3. There's no specific importance of the setup. It's just a 1, 2, 3 setup, okay? So we can fill in the blanks. Rule number 1 is what I like to encourage as our frontal plane. We're going to bring our frontal plane as safe and as close to the object that we're trying to lift or the object that we're trying to move. By doing so, we'll bring our body to the object and not the opposite, bring that object to our body, okay? Always move to the object that you're trying to lift. We'll call that rule number 1. From that, we're going to move on. Rule number 2 is going to be midline stabilization. So we're always going to set up that midline stabilization from ground up, screw the feet in the floor, engage the glutes. Big belly full of air. As you exhale, squeeze the belly button to your spine, shoulders up, back, and down, and head remains neutral. From there, we're going to consider our body and our body positions. Third responsibility of an athlete is to keep your body out of the way of the object that you're trying to move. We're going to move our body out of the way of the object that we're trying to move. So, primarily, as we're going to pick something up from the ground, we're going to move that frontal plane as safe and as close to that object that we're trying to lift, aligning that frontal plane from the ground up. So for an object such as a medicine ball, we can line up the knots in our shoes or shins in line with the top lace of the ball itself. Now, midline stable is our second responsibility. So Melissa's going to go from ground up, screw her feet in the floor, turn on the glutes, belly full of air, exhale, nice strong belly, shoulders up, back, and down, and head's going to remain neutral. Carson's so adapted to this, she just sets up naturally, okay? Could be a little more dramatic for video's sake, thank you. Thank you. And she's going to start by reaching down, driving her hips back out of the way and lowering that position down, establishing a strong grip, and then standing up through. If you notice when Melissa reaches back down with that ball, she's going to drive her hips out of the way, clearing a safe, clean path, keeping that ball on or about the frontal plane as safe and as close as possible throughout her movements. Thank you very much, Melissa.